Hi, I'm Andrea Lancaster, also known as Andrea Lancaster Earth Alchemy, and I'm here today to give you the report of the energy for this week ahead. So, basically, what's going on and what to kind of expect. So, I know Spirit are straight away talking about a lot of souls moving over into Spirit this week and next. Over the next 3 months, there's going to be quite a lot of people moving, spirits going into spirit, as in leaving their body and going into spirit and choosing. That's either been their time they've chosen to go, or they've decided, because everybody has opt out throughout their life. Um, when you do your blueprint, you've got points along your life where you can choose to leave and go back into spirit, as it were. Um, so if it's, you know, one of those points, there will be quite a lot of people deciding it's time to pull the plug and go, because they've done what they needed to, they've learned what they needed to, what lessons they wanted to learn or do, or whatever they were doing to help people, whatever, or maybe they're older, it's time to go. And remember that any earthquakes, any tsunamis and things like that, that is a group of people who have decided they will all go en masse. It's a soul group that have decided, yes, we will reincarnate roughly together-ish, and we will go back over together. So yeah, that there'll be a lot of that happening in the world over the next 3 months, really. So what else? Okay, Spirit's saying that there's going to be a lot of independent communities flourishing. So people are going to really start to look at living independently from the state, but also living independently, as in not communes, but communities, and how they can live together and help each other. So yes, we do have that kind of thing going on in certain communities that are, shall we say, deprived because they need that help. But it's going to be springing up everywhere where people decide to come together and, I've talked about this before, grow vegetables so they can exchange veg. Some will cook, and because they can't garden, some will be the ones who are good at growing, and so they'll all exchange. Some will do the jarring of stuff, and or cooking in batches and things. There's going to be more community spirit, and there's going to be more about learning to either mend clothes, back to mending clothes, but also how you can change clothes into something else. So using the material you've already got. So there's going to be less about buying stuff from the shops, um, as well. So there's going to be less emphasis on, well, when I say there's less emphasis on the material side of life, there's a disparity. There is going to be a lot of movement towards much more of a sustainable community and I mean in a positive way. I don't mean this just stop oil and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in a sustainable, loving, caring way, and not living by the government's trying to tax your breathing. And then there is still these extremes who are influenced by a lot of influencers about buying this latest designer thing, but they are on their way out. People are getting sick of that as well. People are sick of, because of the economy at the moment around the world, people are sick of people flaunting their wealth in their face. So these influencers are probably going to end up having to get a normal job because people won't want to see that. It's quite sickening when, you know, families can't afford to feed their kids, or nurses who are working then have to go to a food bank to get food because they can't afford to pay the bills and to feed themselves or their kids, etc. So that disparity is going to be more obvious as well. Everybody's going to start moving towards genuine kindness, and that's where we should be. But when I say everybody, a lot more. There's still going to be people who are selfish out there. We've still got the elites, as we know, who are, it's all about money and power. They don't give a shit who dies. The more the better. They want the planet to themselves, to be honest, and AI will provide all of that according to them. But anybody who dies in a war, to them, is collateral damage, because they are gaining money from the weapons industry and any oil places that they may have. Do you know what I mean? So we're not talking about them, we're talking about everyday people who are now going to start standing up and saying, no, we are not standing for this. We are not letting you walk all over us. We never signed up for this. We didn't sign up to pay all these taxes to make the wealthy wealthier. We didn't sign up for X, Y, Z, etc. All of these wars you were getting us into that we don't want to be in. So that you're going to see these changes where people want to be supportive of one another. And people are sick and tired of war and being told what to do, etc. So there's going to be a big shake-up and change as we move forward. From the end of February onwards, you're going to see more of that. Do excuse my computer. Right, but I'm going to pull some cards. Let's see. Oh, how's this week going to go? There's a lot of light coming in, Spirit is saying. There's a lot of light. Look, you know, look around you. There is a lot of positive stuff going on. Don't watch the news. Don't watch anything negative. Don't allow it to drag your energy down. Keep your vibes high. Be vibing high. That's the thing now. Vibe high. And you'll be attracted then to places that are high vibe. That's the way to go. Ace of Wands. So this is about new beginnings, news. So maybe you're waiting for some news on something. Maybe there's some important news you're waiting for. Or maybe it's you're like waiting to make a decision on something. Or you're like a bit, oh, I don't know which way to go with this. So that information is coming forward this week. It's going to make itself known. There are opportunities for people who've been waiting for something. It's like, here you go, here's like the offer of the job you went for, or here's this opportunity here for you. Really good, positive vibes there. So it goes with the Four of Swords, where, yes, that's contemplation. It's like looking back and thinking I should have done that a different way, but it's like, it's taken over that in a way. It's like, instead of feeling bleh and, oh, I'm fed up with this and I'm sick and why didn't I do that then? And there's an opportunity coming. There's something coming to change that situation, to change that vibe. And I don't know whether you've noticed, but the February energy has been much more buoyant, which I was telling you about. It is much better. It's very, as I say, it's gold. It's great for finances and starting new things, new businesses, new careers, new study, whatever, new relationships even. February's energy is great for that. Really good, really positive for new beginnings. So this is about walking away from some stuff and starting some stuff new, afresh. There's something new you may be starting this week. If not, it's the opportunity's coming in. So you're stepping away from stuff that's not doing it for you now, and you're not sitting around moping the rest of this week either. There's new beginnings, the Fool. That's the beginning of the Major Arcana deck, and this is about someone who has now got the opportunity to do something new, to step onto a new pathway. So this is what's coming. Fantastic opportunities there. Really, really, really good. Excellent. As I was saying, new opportunities abound. If you're thinking about doing something new, get it started now, because it's the way forward for you. Fantastic energy for that. And you're not going to be sitting moping like a lot of us were in January. It's all coming together. The energy is coming together. It's the right mix, the right balance. All, you know, if you were making some, excuse me, if you were doing a spell, you'd have to have the right things for it. So you have whatever it is you need to start this business, to start to go and get a new job, or to start, I don't know, studying, whatever it is, new relationship, you've got everything in place that you need now. Don't wait. Get going. Because everything's right. Everything is in balance. Go. Go for it. This week's a really good way to do that and to start with that. So I hope that helps. Please do subscribe on my YouTube. It's free. I'm not monetized. Please share and like. I would appreciate it. It gets this out to more people that might inspire them. It might resonate with them. They might think, oh, now I see it. Do you know what I mean? It might help. Anyway, thank you for listening. Take care. See you next week. Namaste.